So you got to get that craziness under control that's floating around all over in your brain. And I think that's exactly what you're going to do. So let's see. Which one am I going to look at here? Goddess card with swords is confusion. We want no more of that. Meditate, meditate, meditate. Literally, that's where I've got this wrote down here. So the Nine of Cups is completing a personal fulfillment. So the Nine of Cups is completion and personal fulfillment. There's 3 plumes in this he, she's hair, because remember, this does not necessarily have anything to do with gender, all right? This guy could be a guy or a girl, it doesn't matter, right? But there's a completion that happened there, which means that you got yourself in a pile and you basically are able to attract what you want. Again, this one is squaw vine, so this is probably one of those that I don't know that you're going to find a tea for this one. You're probably going to find a homeopathic if you wanted to take this. But it's basically also telling you that you want to get yourself together so that you can share your love and joy with others because you're already fulfilled. You got your fulfillment. The Eight of Pentacles is being prepared, learning and creating and sharing your skills with the world. But you're also being orderly and balanced in doing so. So when you're self-disciplined and you're orderly and you're balanced, you're able to attract what you want. Well, you can't do that if you've got the crazy whirlwind going in your brain, right? So pentacles are also about earth and grounding. So ginger, it would be a really good thing for you to have in your life. And that one, you can buy that one at the grocery store. You can take it in a tea. You can take it in a tincture, however the heck you want. That is really easy to get. So the Wild Unknown tarot cards. We have the Seven of Cups, which is kind of the illusion and deception. It indicates you will face temptation, many aspects of life. Cheating for pleasure or money, you'll soon realize, are built on a house of cards. You can't see clearly. So what this is just telling me is it's kind of the same thing as the confusion card. You're kind of deceiving yourself of what you think you're seeing. And so you want to make sure that you meditate and tap into yourself and clear your mind so that you're attracting what you really truly want. Okay, the Son of Swords, he's forceful, determined man of action, which is kind of your fears over here. He's kind of a forceful guy, right? He's kind of the Knight of Swords twice, all right? So that's kind of your fears. You don't want an aggressive guy. And so you need to be the hermit and meditate and get yourself clear so you can attract the right one, okay? So this guy, he's kind of determined, you know. He's young and he's youthful, okay? So it's a really young, dominant male who might be kind of overwhelming, right? So you basically need to make sure that you ground yourself so that you can attract the right type of male, especially if it's going to be a younger one, if you're a younger person, okay? Or an older person trying to attract a younger one. But anyways, so the music, basically you're just going to feel better adding more music to your life. If you play music, you need to start playing more music. If you, like I said, I already explained to you about the music. I think you guys are going to hook up at some kind of musical event. I think that's what's going on there. So this mermaid, she's complacency, you guys. She's basically telling you that you're too comfortable in the way things are going, even though your mind is going all 10 different directions at once. That you need to stretch your mind. You need to get out of your own way. You need to expand mentally, emotionally, and physically. And the only way to do this also is to meditate. But you need to go out with your friends. You need to go do some music. Stop being complacent. The right person's coming. I mean, it's a fated meeting. So you are already in the process, guys. Universe is already bringing you who you need to have in your life, okay? So make sure you stop, take stock, make sure that you check in with yourself so that you're not attracting someone who maybe is not necessarily the best for you. You don't want a toxic person. This is showing me a possibility of a dominant toxic person that you don't want in your life. And if you're in a relationship, you are probably in a dominant toxic relationship, you need to go be the hermit so that you can come out of that and end up with the sun, which is the person who you're meant to be with. okay? Because there's a fated meeting coming. And if you're in a toxic relationship, then you're not going to be able to have that fated meeting if you're doing that right now. So hopefully this is helpful. Happy Valentine's Day. Like I said, go to the description box below, or in the comment section. And if you want to get one of those free card packs that I'm doing, put your name in there, put your email in there, and then I'll email you and get your address and what have you, and send you a pack of cards after I decide who I want to send them to. But make sure you choose which one you like. Okay, thanks guys. Going on to pile number 3. Okay, everybody, welcome back. This is pile number 3. If you chose the Labradorite heart, this is your reading. And we're going to put this up here with love, because we need to love ourselves first before we can love someone else, whether it's Valentine's Day or not. So Labradorite aids in doing your inner work, rooting out old negative patterns. It enhances psychic abilities. It increases capacity to see with our inner eye, and good for psychic protection. So here we go. Pile number 3. We have rain, which is purification. We have the romance card. Well, looking good so far for a love reading. Remember, this is for singles and for my people who are in relationships. Oh boy, 10 of Swords, 10 of Wands, 7 of Swords, the Empress. Cool. Okay, then we have the Ace of Wands. We have the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. We have the 6 of Swords. We have the 7 of Wind, which is pessimism. We have the Muse. And we have the Queen of Keys. And then I'm going to have to put her up here. And then we have the alchemical seas. Okay. Wow, guys. There's a lot of heartbreak going on over here. So basically, first off, what I'm going to tell you guys is that you've been praying for a romance that's not going to break your heart. So whether you're in a relationship or you aren't in a relationship, if you're not in a relationship right now, you are in the process of trying to heal yourself from one. Because honestly, all these cards are pretty much telling me that you're kind of poopy pants right now, right? The pessimism card, you're stuck in a box. You're looking at things through a pessimistic view of the world. Woe is me, I'm a victim, I can't believe he did that to me. That sort of thing. I'm really sorry, you guys. I'm going to work on getting myself a selfie stick. I just am not there yet, and my phone does not want to focus very well, does it? There. Can we just stay there, please? Thank you. Okay. So honestly, rain is purifying, right? You cry, you release things, right? Just so you know, I'm the Frog Tarot. Well, frog means to cry and to release and move forward, okay? And rain is pretty much basically what that is. The romance angels have said, hey man, we heard you. We're sending you the romance of your dreams. But they want you to tap into yourself first. And if you kind of look at the cards, you feel stabbed in the back. 10 of Wands is there's a heavy burden, there's a heavy load, physical, emotional, and spiritual. Way too much weighing on your heart right now, you guys. And the 7 of Swords, this particular card right here is not a good one either. And actually, the 7 of Pessimism is the same thing as the 7 of Swords twice, okay? So we're going to kind of give you a little bit of an overview of what exactly that means after we talk to you about the alchemical seas. She's talking about there's a new authority that's going to be coming into your life. This could be at a church. This could be at work. This could be someone who you could see eventually being a mentor or a role model for you. Or you can decide that this is a dominant person in your life that does not resonate with you, and that means you need to move away and you need to move to calmer waters. So she is representing someone in your life that's overly dominant. It could be a mom, it could be an aunt, it could be, I don't know who in your life. Obviously, is the general readings. Take what you like and leave the rest. I know most of you guys are not going to enjoy this reading. This is about a lot of negativity that you're holding on to and that you're feeling right now. For a love reading, that kind of stinks. That you need to heal some wounds in order for you to find the love that you really need in your life. Romance means that, yeah, it's been heard, you guys. The angels know you want it, but you know that we manifest where we're at, guys. So if you're feeling like you've got 10 of swords and 10 of wands going on, you're going to manifest where you're at. And instead, you need to reign. You need to purify. You need to detox. You need to sweat in a sauna. You need to cry your eyeballs out. You need to go sit in a hot tub. You need to release all of the garbage and the baggage from your life so that you can move forward and not be a big poopy pants pessimistic person, right? And when that dominant person comes in your life, you can choose to look at it as a gift, and that they could be a role model or a mentor so that you can come out of how you're feeling. If you are feeling triggered from this right now, that usually means that your ego is trying to tell you that, yeah, that's a fear for you, that you're going to want to blame me for triggering you, when in actuality, that's something that you truly need to see in yourself so that you can heal and grow and be a better person. Because look, guys, you got the Empress. Do you know that she is better than all the queens? She is the most fantastic one, Dong Quai. That is like awesome. You need to go get some Dong Quai immediately, guys, so you can bring out your inner Empress, okay? Can also be that this also shows like the mermaid card, saying that there's going to be a female in your life that is a little bit more wiser and could be this mentor that you can look to, right? So that you can bring your own inner Empress out, right? You could be a female. Mostly females watch these readings, but you could be a male too. Just remember, try not to attach yourself to the gender stuff, but they do have kind of a way about them, these cards, right? The Muse is about music, you guys. Like, there needs to be some inner music going on, some exterior music. You need to have some music in your life, because what you guys are not doing is you're not enjoying things. You're kind of being poopy, dude. You need to have some music in your life. So I want you to go do that. So that shows that there's a heightened resourcefulness, intuitiveness, and a new or an old project or a relationship has an exceptional energy now. So call to the musical muses to lift your relationship to new heights. So this could also be that you've got an old relationship that's transforming from pain into something that's better. Definitely music is going to assist you in lifting yourself and exterior relationships to new heights. Okay, so let's see. And guess what? Then you also have this Queen of Keys. So she's another woman of authority, okay? So you got like 3 cards that's talking about a woman of authority. She's sensitive, helpful, thoughtful, confident, happy to celebrate everyone else's success. She could be in your business, your social, or your religious circumstances, okay? And that's the same thing with the Mermaid card, okay? So you have like this older woman who could be your mentor that you might maybe need to look at and help you with getting through some of these really tough emotions, you guys. Like I said, maybe you're just feeling super poopy right now because you just got out of a toxic relationship, okay? So you're not going to be in a place to really be attracting a fantastic relationship for Valentine's Day if you're still processing negative emotions. We'll just put it that way. Okay, so we already know what all that means. The 7 of Swords, though, are thoughts that are ungrounded and elusive and changeable. Only 2 swords are on the ground or are grounded. So no person is visible because it indicates confrontations that are being avoided and then are hidden and intentions. So there may be someone keeping information from you. So that could be information in regards to a situation that you're going through. Maybe someone's sneaking around behind your back and cheating on you. But be honest with yourself and others and your partners and be willing to reveal your true intentions. Or maybe you are sneaking around and you're in love with someone else, but you're not telling the partner that you're with, hence causing you a lot of grief, man. There's a lot of grief going on here. So the desires of our love is right here. Okay? So, whoa. Alrighty. I guess I got all this all crookedy here. Sorry, you guys. So the Ace of Wands is our desires. That is, outside of your normal routine lies the rest of the world. Outside of your negative thinking lies the best person for you. There you go, guys. I mean, could that have been said any better? Okay, so then we have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, which for you, I believe, means that it must be giving energy to the partner. Reversed means you are taking more than you are giving. Okay, so your fears are that you are not receiving what you feel like you should be receiving. But in this particular case, it means that unfortunately you're not giving enough to keep the person around if they are a positive person. If they are a negative, toxic person, then yeah, you need to get rid of them. Okay, but that's also your fears. You're afraid that you're not going to be receiving enough in the relationship. But your lesson to be learned is the Six of Swords and the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is basically, it's called rolling about, right? You need to be selfless. And you need to get out of your negative thinking to attract that person of your dreams. And then you'll be rolling about in the bushes with them, just like these guys are. So there's a really intense message right here, guys. But the biggest point of the whole thing is to come back to yourself. Rain is all about purification. Rain is about detoxing your body. Change your diet. Do whatever it takes for you to be right with you. The romance angels will send you the right person for you. You need to make sure you give them as much as you receive from them so that it can be a positive two-way relationship. If you are in one that's super negative, I would get out of it immediately. So, and then look for this woman. Like, you've got 3 cards in a row right here, guys, that are all talking about having an older woman or just a woman in general that is kind of more of an authority figure who can help you get through these negative emotions. And good luck on your love life. And I'm sorry if you don't like this reading, but I tell it like it is, and this is what these cards mean. And like I said, I don't pre-pick all this stuff. I do have to shuffle off camera because I have to hold the phone. And until I can get that set up, then that way you guys can see me shuffle. But in the meantime, I'm super honest. I'm here because I love doing this, you guys. This is to help you grow. This is not to help trigger you and make you angry. So go forth and have the relationship that you truly desire by tapping into yourself and loving yourself. And thank you for watching. All right, pile number 4. Here we are with your reading. Hopefully you didn't watch pile number 3. Pretty much everyone isn't going to like that one. So let's just move on with pile number 4 here. Okay, pile number 4. Purple amethyst helps clear your negative or emotional patterns. It facilitates consciousness and connection with spirit guides and angels and to your true source or to God, whatever you wish to call it. Okay, guys? Woo! Hopefully you can see how pretty that is. Isn't that just super gorgeous? That came from my mama, who passed away a couple of years ago, and I just love that stone. It's so pretty. Okay, guys, so we have tree, which is grounding. Woo! We got flying music cards over here. We have the Father of Swords. He is the King of Swords in the other deck. We have the Devil in reverse. Whoop, whoop. Okay, that's a great sign, you guys. Oh, but we do have the Nine of Swords, so she's kind of butthurt. Then we have the Nine of Pentacles, so you're all about almost finished, right? 9 is you're almost to completion. 10 is completion. Okay. Then we have the Queen of Wands as your desires. We have Judgment as your fears. We have the Knave of Wands as your lesson. We have Pele, which is the goddess of fire for Hawaii, and she is the purifier. Holy smokes. We have Adsum for my Akashic Tarot, and Two of Scrolls, which is two worlds. And then I have, and then doesn't this look like another Hawaiian card, you guys? Mermaid with floating flowers. Like, that looks like another Hawaiian card. So I don't know if you guys have any Hawaiian blood in you or not, but I'm getting that kind of vibe. I'm totally getting, like, somebody is like drawing this to them who's kind of more of a Hawaiian descent. Whether you're female or male, I don't know, but that's where I'm going with this. Okay, guys, so let's get into this. We're going to start with the mermaid, I think. You will soon be honored and recognized. Don't be shy with whom you have a crush on or are in a relationship with. Okay? Be giving of yourself and receive the praise for what you've done for them. Don't let it go to your ego, but appreciate what they are giving you. And I'm sorry, it keeps going in a little crazy squammy there. But anyways, you need to appreciate it. You need to accept the praise, guys. You can still be humble, but appreciate it. Don't feel like you're lesser than, okay? So cut that stuff out, all right? The Two Worlds card. I'm going to come down here to this Two of Scrolls. And I'm going to read this one out of the book, you guys, because it's so beautiful, okay? You actually may have had a number of past lives where you wanted to focus on your spiritual growth and therefore joined a monastery to do so. Then, missing the wonders that the secular world could offer, such as love, family, and financial success, you chose the secular world exclusively in your next incarnation. Yet this didn't offer the spiritual focus you also sought. Because of this, it's likely that you bounced back and forth from the monastic to the personal in a number of incarnations and through a number of different faiths. You are now again experiencing a polarity between a fully self-realized spiritual experience and personal success in your day-to-day life. It often feels as if you have to let one go in order to embrace the other. This push-pull will continue until you learn to bring your spiritual self to every situation in your personal life. It's time to replace worry with trust and integrate your external truth with your temporal reality. If you have a job or in relationship that actively pulls you away from your spirit, you must deal with it or possibly leave it. With whom you are forever is whom you are now. Let nothing impede that power. When you own it, absolutely self-realization in both worlds will elude you no longer. Dude, that was so awesome. When I read that the first time, holy smokes, super cool. All right, guys. So we're going to go down here to Adsum. And Adsum means it affirms your own strength and focus in the present moment. You can use it as a command word whenever you find yourself distracted and need to come back to yourself. Say, Adsum, I arrive. Take a moment to see yourself reaching your goals absolutely. And it reminds you your spirit is always there for you. Adsum is just basically a way to bring yourself back to the present moment. So you see the little angels and the spirits are all trying to help her be in her present moment so she can be her highest self. She's got a crush on the dude in the background there, the black guy, and she needs to come back to her present self so that she can be the best she can be to be in that relationship. So anyway, the purifier, basically, she tears everything down so that you can build it back